One.
Ooh. One, go. Hello. This is Walker. I'm Hank. And today was... Go ahead.
My first date with testosterone.
Woo!
Injecting it in my body.
I thought you were going to say in your butt.
No, it was on my leg. And...
Did it feel good? Like, how does it feel?
I mean, it wasn't as bad as I expected it to be, primarily because the needle was smaller, so it took like longer to press it in, I think. I don't know if that was the nerves or if that was just the thinner needle, which they do say makes it go in slower because it's a thicker liquid. Right. But Cooper helped us get through it all, showed me where to go. I had a good teacher, somebody who's been doing it for about 8 months, and I didn't have to wait to schedule an appointment and stuff, which I'm thankful for.
That was really cool.
Yeah, he was perfect.
Yeah.
He showed me, like, just everything to look out for. And he also kind of just guided me with how deep to go.
Yeah, he was
He,
like
told me
very
when to
specific about every little detail, which is like really helpful. I know for me too.
For me, yeah.
Helpful for both of us.
Yeah.
Because I don't think either of us really knew anything other than like watching.
I didn't
like,
know anything.
Videos.
Didn't even know what a draw needle was. I was like, just give it to the pharmacy. So okay. It's like, why do I have this big of a needle? Am I putting that in my body? Like, no, you're just pulling the testosterone up with that, and then you take that needle, say goodbye, and then you get your small needle, screw that on,
say goodbye,
and then put that in you. And you want to put it on like the kind of middle strip on your leg.
Middle of the side, right?
Yeah, it's like the middle of the side. It's basically this big old muscle that just goes over. And
tell the audience about the trick. Yeah,
that's the trick. You punch it, and like I punched my leg a lot. I punched it till it was like red, and I think it helped a lot because the only pain I really had was when I initially broke the skin, and then I didn't feel like anything going in. Like it was perfect first shot.
It was crazy watching it because it's such a long needle.
Yeah, like my needles are 1.5 inches, and I probably went in like 1.25 inches.
Yeah, it was in pretty far.
And couldn't really tell.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But did you feel it like when you started putting in the testosterone? Did you feel it go in, or did you like? Yeah. Were you feeling like the needle shaking around, or all of it?
I mean, my hands are shaking a little bit, so like, I felt kind of. I felt like you feel kind of like a tingling because you're putting the oil in your muscle, so you kind of feel like that movement.
Did it feel like cold at all?
No, it didn't feel cold. Like I've donated plasma before, and when they rush you with like the liquids after, like it's just like a chill through your whole body. I also think donating plasma made this a lot more easy of an experience because that's a huge ass needle, and they've like moved around with that shit in my arm before.
This makes me nervous for my shot.
No, that's like I've been through a lot worse with needles. So I think that helps, but the main anxiety is about the initial, like, penetration. But the needle is so sharp.
You did it so quick, too. Like, the first try, you didn't even, like, hesitate. You weren't even like, you were just like, meh.
That's because that's how easily it goes into your body.
Yeah.
Like, you feel, like, I poked myself with a sewing needle before. It's hard to get that past the skin.
Yeah.
There's like resistance, but there's not resistance when you put it, because it's so sharp and so small. And you're just putting it on some soft skin.
Yeah.
And it's just going in. It's
Someone,
like a mosquito.
This reminds me of something somebody said to me very recently, that human bodies are just incredible squishy machines. And it's like, yeah, we're just squishy machines, and needles can just like go right in.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Mosquitoes are essentially like a tiny needle. And you don't even feel. Have you seen?
Well, until
the
itchy starts.
That's the stuff that they leave behind. That's not why they go in.
The stuff that leave behind.
Yeah, but you don't notice it till it's too late. You're like, God, now I'm itching. But yeah, it's so sharp. There's a lot of like fear, like if you like hit a certain spot, I'm sure you'll have more pain, but I'm sure it's gonna be sharp. And there was a little bit of pain. Like, I'm happy Cooper was telling me keep going, because I would have known like how far to go. Like, I would want to go in a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're like in a good inch.
Yeah, that's crazy. So it seemed like you're like close to the bone even.
Yeah,
how far it was going in.
I don't know. I don't know how close my outer muscle is to my bone. Can't say I've experienced it. Can't say I've ever just kind of chopped into my leg.
You've never taken a little peek?
No, I've never taken a peek at how much distance there is.
Yeah.
I mean, I am a little bit sore, but based on like how I can feel, like I thought the bone would be close. But I guess there's like. So great at science. I guess there's like tougher muscle below that, and that's the tougher muscle that I'm feeling. Like I feel the fat, and then I feel the tough muscle. But like we're going into the muscle, and like more redirected towards the whole like shot thing, and it being first day on T, and this is my voice the first day on T. I'm ready. Changes from where I am today.
Yes. So do you want to continue doing this?
Yeah.
Like every month I'll interview you.
Sure.
Okay, we'll try it.
That'd be cool. And I'm excited for my next shot. So, like I said earlier.
That's so cool. That's good, because if you weren't, then that would be
bad.
It would be, it would just be hard.
Well, it'd be hard because you put a lot on this.
Yeah, it's like so important.
Yeah.
For a lot of us trans people.
Yeah, but you really, you have to keep in mind, like, don't beat yourself up if it's not for you. If the changes aren't working, your comfort's more important than anything else. You need to stop and look at your mental health on every turn. There's a lot of times where I wonder, like, whether or not I do want to be entirely masculine presenting. I wonder that all the time, because of how I'm treated now. I'm pretty used to being kind of feminine and goofy.
Yeah.
So, like, that's something that set me back for a long time. Even talking with my mom, she was saying, like, she doesn't want me to lose my femininity because it doesn't seem like it's something that I would, want to lose. Because it's so much, like, it's such a big part of me. But,
yeah, and that's okay. Like, everybody's gender is different, and you can be fluid, like, just because you're trans doesn't mean you have to, like, go all out and be this, like, masculine, passing all the time, freaking, like, yeah. Well, there's nothing wrong with that either, but you don't have to...
But you don't have to prove yourself to anybody.
Yeah, you just have to be you. You just have to be you.
Yeah, it's really conflicting. Like, it was conflicting on starting because I felt like with people that I work with, I have to, like, kind of prove myself so that I get the right pronouns.
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna, like, really change that when you're acting, like, feminine and stuff like that. But I'm just gonna kind of shake it off because I can't control the way they perceive me. And I've always said, like, it's okay if you perceive me as male or female. Like, I've said that for probably about 2 years. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's something that I felt comfortable with. Oh, shit.
I'm still good. The screensaver went on.
The screensaver. But, yeah, really just people's perception. I really don't believe that their perception is as defining as to who I am. Like, it's nice to be seen and smelled sometimes. Sometimes it's nice to be, like, gratified for my feminine side as well. Like, you can goof around a lot more when you're feminine. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I feel like masculinity is very centered around being despondent from your feelings a lot of the times.
Yeah, because that's
how we perceive
men are raised
to
be. Yeah. So you're saying that you are excited for the changes because you will feel like you'll be perceived by other people the more how you feel. Like it'll match up more with how you feel, but also you don't need that gratification from other people.
Yeah.
You're just excited to like see the changes and like see you in the mirror.
Yeah, I'm mainly excited for the like self-gain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
good.
I'm super excited for like fat redistribution.
Yeah.
It is super big because like I was so confident when I was 18. I was doing like push-ups all the time, and I had like a really good upper body, and like my chest was really small, and I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to it because I felt good about my arms being like more muscular.
Yeah.
Like that's something I've liked since I was a teenager. I was always like, I really don't like myself, but I like my arms because they're like more toned.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, and I was like, they're like my forearms were more toned. And not now.
So are you gonna start working out now that you're on T?
No, I should. That'll probably help. That'll help things a lot. It would. I'm so busy, but and honestly, I had an easier time exercising when I lived in the southeast, because it was warm, and up here it's fucking cold,
yeah. And you need,
my
like,
muscles are tense all the time. So, I mean, I have like a treadmill. My job.
Oh yeah, your job.
So I can do that. It's just like at the end of a day in my life, I want to sleep.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
You're working a lot and you've got a lot going on. You don't have to work out.
It'll make me feel better about myself, though.
Yeah.
And with tea comes great energy.
Great energy.
Great energy. Supposedly. I believe it. I feel pretty good today, but I think it's the excitement.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a few hours. You've had the tea running through your veins.
Through my veins. I'm super excited for beard and fat redistribution.
Lower voice for me.
Lower voice.
I'm excited for that.
I'm excited for that. I work at a call center and I have to listen to my voice all the time. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I almost cried when my supervisor was having me listen to my calls. It was like the last time I had like a coach thing.
Oh, it was like a review?
Yeah, we occasionally will do random like pool or review. And I just sound so like high pitched.
Yeah, I mean customer service voice. Like
customer
I know so many people
is higher.
Yeah. Everybody's customer service voice is higher.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. For people like us who don't like our full voices.
I mean, people are very, like, courteous to me because of how feminine sounding I am. They're always like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But
that doesn't sound courteous.
Well, I mean, it's courteous to me because they're being as respectful as they believe they should be. My tone is always really, like, pleasant and, I mean, in the South, that's how you show courtesy. You say yes, ma'am, no, sir.
Oh, yeah, you talk to a lot of people in the South.
Yeah, I talk to a lot of people in the South.
Okay, so that makes sense. Like, men.
Yeah.
I get it.
And women, too. Yeah, and, like, there are people who, they start out cop an attitude, but by the end of it, they're yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. And it's, like, it's really just, it's like the period at the end of the sentence. Like, I'm going to give you a respectful period, and say ma'am or sir, or I'm gonna give you nothing. So
interesting.
That's what it comes down to.
The southern manners.
Southern manners. It's overkill or nothing.
Well,
yeah.
Cool. So today is today's the 4th. It's the beginning of February in 2017. Walker's first day on T.
It's the first day.
Alright. Cool. All right. We'll see you in like a little bit, I guess.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.